Hey YouTube, this is Charity. I'm coming to share with you how I make my U-part wigs. Today I will be using 3 bundles. One bundle I've already installed, and I used a weaving cap. You can probably get this from your local beauty supply. And I've only sewn the bottom portion, which I call my length edition. And I'm showing it to you inside out so that you understand. This is a little flappy part, which I leave, unavailable, so that you can sew different pieces here. Like you can sew it down to your hair here, or what have you, or for sizing purposes. And I really just began to sew up, and then as we got around the sides, which is here, I began to curve, which is my hair, curving towards the side to give this that side length. And the hair that I'm using today is from She's Happy Hair. 3 bundles, one 18, 20, and 22 inch. I've already installed, as I said, the 22 inch, and I am about to begin sewing on the 20 inch. I mean, this is your basic sewing. It's really nothing different when it comes to sewing, I feel like, as far as my technique goes. However, I will be keeping with the sides, like curving here, because this hair isn't as long as a wig that I initially did, that I had initially made for myself. There won't be a problem with fullness. So I'm just going to curve here so she can get the sides to, compensate for the length here. How it's majority, focused in the back for the length. And, because bitches love inches or whatever. But, yeah. So I'm going to start sewing here. And again, in the curved method. I'll show you a little bit more of that once I get into it. But I'm just going to maybe get out of the screen. Sorry for a second. And important for me, as I do this here, I'm going to stagger. As to say, this was the piece I started with. This is the piece that I'm going to follow up with, because the ending pieces for my U part are going to go here. It's going to be in the middle part form, so to go along that line. But I need this to be stacked until the next one will be a little bit further this way, the next one a little bit further this way, and feel. And this is what I mean with the staggering. Starts here. This one starts here. I'm gonna curve it all around. Let's keep the hair flat. I like to go under. Okay, here I'm just showing you how I preserve client bundles by deciding not to cut the wefts. I fold over as opposed to cutting and starting a new row. Here I'm just showing you how I solidify the portion that's going to be directly under where I fold, so that I can get a smooth fold. I like to run my thread through there a couple of times to solidify the base. So once I solidify my base, I'm just going to pull the hair over, hold it tight,
right at the fold and continue to sew underhanded. I'm going to solidify that part a few times and then just keep on sewing. Being sure to keep with my U-part guidelines. So I will sew to the other side, where I will repeat the exact same thing for folding as I did on this side, and carry it back on to the other side and continue so on and so forth until I run out of hair, leaving an open U-part. This next step is optional, however, it makes my life super easy. I add wig clips. In this particular video, I used 4 large wig clips to line the part. There is a comb side up and a comb side down. I like to make sure the comb side is down so that it can attach to your hair. And the longer side with no combs will line up directly against the U part. And with your thread, you will just sew that on under your cap. You have the option of cutting your cap before or after you apply wig clips.